Hey, welcome to Fuck That Formula. You know what it is. So, this week's episode, we're going to discuss something that is it's like a guilty pleasure, but I mean, we're all like literally guilty of this. So, AI and in AI in general. So AI in general, there is some good and bad. Like I really hate what AI is done to like communities as far as like the data centers and electricity and water and all the important things. But on the other hand, there are some there are some benefits to AI. So the cons for AI are how they're affecting the community, these are big. Like, so these are not like nothing to kind of just shadow over, right? And what we're trying to do with AI is not more important than what's going on in this with community. So I want to put that out there. But what the data centers are doing in the communities, what it does for people's jobs. People use that AI now for harm instead of for good. The good things, the pros about AI, especially when it comes to business. I know you guys probably heard of like that man who sold his house via AI. That sucks for agents, stuff like that out there. But for him, he was able to get, whatever he needed to get from his sale, whatever, however it worked out for him, he was able to sell it, I guess, a lot quicker. But in the hair industry, there are a lot of things AI can help with. And because I've used it and, whatever, it's just every time I get on it, I'm just like, shit, ugh, who is this affecting? And I feel like that with a lot of things that we do just regularly. But with the AI, oh shit. But with the AI, so like as far as in the hair industry, AI has been great because it literally helps restructure your business. Has anyone used AI? Like, let me know in the comments, like how you guys feel about it. If you're comfortable with it, just hadn't used it yet. Like, what is it? But within like just our booking system, there is a AI feature on there that will help me generate, emails and text messages to clients. I was literally in the middle of trying to decide like how I wanted to do my scheduling. Not because I wanted to reschedule everything, but I wanted to, at the very least, kind of get my hours to where it benefited my clients, and it still worked in my favor. And I used the AI feature. I did use the chat, but I also used my AI on my booking site, and it basically broke down my percentages of what's my slowest days, what's my busiest days, how my clients book, what's the times that book the quickest, the times that book least. And that kind of really helped me rearrange my calendar to where I was working a little bit smarter and not harder. And it was literally just based on data, not based on feeling or anything, like just pure data. And then it was funny, I would go back and look and I'm like, well, shit, I actually am not busy on that time. And I actually do, have, more people booking this time and that time. So it really, really helped me restructure my business. So if you're in the hair industry and you're not using AI, I'm not going to say I encourage you because it's bad, but I will tell you there are some benefits of using it to help with your business. So, honestly, when I'm trying to create packages, I like it because I just need help with the jump start. And if anybody tells you, oh, that's cheating, look, I don't have a marketing team. I don't have HR. I don't have a social media team. I don't have those teams. I am those teams. Okay. So my brain does not expand in all those facets of life. I don't have the capacity to hold all of those different titles. So I and I don't have the funds to hire people to do all these different things. So I have to use what is available to me and that is within my budget. And right now it's on the FREE, and that's within my budget right now. Okay. So, yeah, so the thing is it coming for our industry or what? Like, so what do y'all think? So I know y'all guys seen online. Y'all know I don't like lashes, and this one is itching. If I snatch it off, you already know. You know I'm good for it. Is AI coming for our industry? I've seen, like, you've all seen it, where you have the AI, like robots that are cutting hair, applying lashes, just doing stuff that a human being should do. Do y'all think that that's something that is coming for our industry? Like, really, do you think that our industry is at the point to where we are going to be out of service based on AI? It's a really good question. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have the clientele that will allow a robot on their head. My clientele won't allow a lot of people in their heads. So I can't even imagine them sitting down and being like, yeah, this robot's going to apply lashes, going to do this, like, what do y'all really think? Do y'all think that's going to be the next wave? Or do you think it's coming for our industry as far as just on the business, the admin side of booking appointments and marketing and stuff like that? Because I think that at some point we've always had something like that. Like in the modern age now, we've always had something, whether it's a Google or whatever. But, because I remember back in the day, people simply just made business cards, the big business cards, the big flyers, and they had the most popular hairstyle on them, and they made flyers, and we just passed them out word of mouth. That's really that was our social media. That was our AI. Like, you came up with your own things, and you just really got booked based on word of mouth. AI is really helping us. For me, I'm gonna say it like this. For me, for a small business, it really maximizes for me things that I could not even think of, or things that I couldn't even do without using it. Helping me plan a social media posting schedule and stuff like that. Like, that is not for this platform, for my actual salon. Like, it really has helped me do a lot. And yeah, I don't know. I can't afford to pay people to do that. Now, if y'all want to do a hook your girl up, I'll shout you out all day long. But, that's just not most of our budgets in this time right now. It's just not in most of our budgets to have a social media team. It's just not. So, yeah. So this is a dirty chair confession we're going to talk about. And basically, just talking about this. Everybody keeps talking about AI like it's real, like it's going to steal our shears. I don't know why they put scissors. Steal our shears, mix our color, and silk press heads from the clouds. What I actually see is a stylist pulling out ChatGPT in the back room to write her cancellation policy, another one using AI to price her service because she was tired of guessing, and a client using AI as if her stylist was charging her before she booked. The part nobody wants to admit, AI isn't a threat. The threat is the stylists who refuse to evolve, the stylists who won't learn pricing, boundaries, and systems. The stylists still relying on vibes, and this is how I've always done it. Because AI can't feel texture, AI cannot read the tension in the scalp, and AI cannot sense when a client is anxious or when a service needs to stop. But AI can expose laziness, lack of structure, and outdated thinking. And that's why I feel like some people are scared. I really feel like it is really there to help us. Again, there are some really, really evil things happening with AI. And I definitely would never promote people using AI in our industry to like do an AI picture of a style and claiming it as your own, because that's bullshit and that's lies. But use AI as a tool to create a structure. Even with your pricing, AI, it helps, but sometimes you also have to kind of, you tell it what you want it to do. And sometimes the pricing may not be right, or sometimes the wording may not be right, and you need to change that or whatever. And that's okay. It's not the smartest, but it is an assistant and it can help you. And so it's like for like some of the new stylists out there, for if you're trying to, I just talked to one of my young stylists the other day about using AI to really help her. She wanted to get like a new marketing strategy. That's what it's for. Create your marketing strategy, create you some type of structure, create some policies in place. As far as clients using it to price out, I think you're going to lose on that one. I don't think it's going to help y'all figure out what pricing in your area. I mean, well, I'll tell you, take that back. It might actually help you find the pricing in your area. I don't think it's going to, it cannot see your hair. It cannot feel your hair. So if you have a shitload of hair and you try to use AI and feel like, oh, well, she priced it here and you're pricing it that way, baby, AI said this, that's not going to work. Okay. So I definitely I wouldn't use it to compare prices, because I think you're going to end up losing every time. But for stylists and for business owners, I think it is I mean, in my personal life, okay, I am not the most financially literate person. Okay. There are things that I did not know that I have been learning along the way. And I've really been focusing on structuring personal and business correctly. Right. I have used AI to regenerate and create a realistic budget, how I how I pay myself, how I pay my taxes. This is when I tell you, it has allowed me to really restructure personally, personally and business wise, but financially restructure how I move my money. A few episodes we talked about like paying your taxes and doing all the other stuff. Well, I always pay my taxes, but it allowed me to show me like, hey, we're taking this off the top of this, we're moving this it has allowed me to feel a little bit more at ease when I'm paying myself and whatever. It can sometimes, and this is based on numbers. This is not how I feel. I literally put in my numbers. These are my actual numbers. This is what I get deposited all the time. This is the sales. These are my whatever. I put in realistic numbers. It calculated the average for me, what I make weekly on average. It calculated all of those things. Some math that I cannot do, and I based it on like months so we could get a bigger picture, and then I've narrowed it down to a few months, and it helped me do all that to keep me out of panic mode. So if you are a stylist or just a person that's out here, just a regular old person that's like, shit, I'm trying to get my life together because we in this bullshit Trump era, and I need to make sure I get something to do, put up or whatever. I have used AI to help me with it. I have used it to help me with things that would cost me hundreds of dollars to sit down with someone to figure out. So does that put someone out of a job? It does. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It puts someone out of a job, but it only puts them out of a job temporary, because as you grow, you may be able to afford a social media person. You may be able to afford, a marketing person or a financial advisor or whatever. But right now, where I am, I'm using the tools that are available to me that I can afford. So I wouldn't shut AI down so fast. Again. And then you can use it to help you like create if there is a flyer, if you still want to stick to old school but you have a flyer or a business card, it can help you structure your flyer, your business card, or do the layout. If you just need it simply for that, it can help you do that. Pretty much every program that we use today, especially in the hair industry, whether it's on like editing sites, editing apps, or your bookings website and stuff like that, they all have some type of AI feature. We're just not using them to the complete fullest. Because I will say this, I don't think AI is ever going to take our jobs. I've been a firm believer, and I've said it. I was saying this back when I first graduated college, back in 2004. I used to tell my little cousins and people that I knew, get a job that cannot be outsourced. At the time, AI wasn't a thing, but it was more, people were talking about, it was more back then, it was more, all these jobs are going overseas, right? And I used to always tell people, get a job that you cannot outsource. You cannot outsource a mechanic. You cannot outsource a plumber, electrician, a welder, a hairstylist, a barber, massage therapist. These are careers that require a human being, a actual human being to be there. And that has always been my motto. And honestly, even with AI and them trying to take over robots and stuff like that, trying to take over like the food industry and a robot kitchen or whatever, at the end of the day, these cannot be replaced. So I'll try to find, I'm saying that to say, I don't think they're going to replace us. I definitely think it should make us a lot better, because it may be some education that we can start using that's AI. It may be ways of, or AI, like we record ourselves cutting, and AI may come in and be like, hey, well, you need to focus on doing this, this, and this, and that. So it may provide education for us. It may be more of on that end, but physically, AI is not coming for our jobs. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. And if it comes from my job, somebody has to teach it to do what I do. So if AI starts coming from my job, that means one of you bullshit ass stylists out there then taught AI how to do our jobs. And I'm going to blame you. But use it. If you need to use it to help you get where you need to, help you do what you need to do. Okay? It's there. And I don't see it going anywhere. And as much as I hate to what it's doing to different communities or whatever, if we're not using it, somebody else is using it. But I know, do I like what I don't like it? And every time I keep, and I think what I've been doing is trying to kind of stay up on what's happening with it so I can determine if I want to keep using it or not. Because I definitely am not the person who wants to be the problem. But I'm not the only problem. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of, if we're not going to use it, it needs to be a collective of us not using it so we can actually make a change. But it starts at one. So, but until then, use it if you need to use it. Is there to guide you, is there to assist you. If you don't know how to use it, like honestly, you just talk to it like a regular ass person. You just talk. And you just have a conversation with it, and it'll talk back to you too. Now, there are some bullshit things about AI I don't like. He tries to do this hood, ratchet, kind of tone sometimes, and sometimes you got to be like, chat, that's not what I'm listening to. I'm not gonna lie, it has done that, but But yeah, it has helped me, guys. And I'm just telling you that. So if you're struggling, or you're just like you're just young, or you're a single parent and you're just like, I need to figure out how to just do my bills. I need to figure out what's my next career move. I need to figure out how to write my resume or whatever. That tool is there. Now you don't copy it word from word, but when it comes to like numbers and shit, it really does help. So I hope that is a little quick nugget for some of you guys that are not familiar with it. And the fuck that formula of the week is AI isn't replacing stylists, it's replacing excuses. If a robot can help you write policies, price properly, manage your books, and protect your time, why are you resisting? This industry doesn't need less technology, it needs more professionalism. Use AI to stop undercharging, to stop over-explaining, to stop operating emotionally instead of strategically. But remember, technology can assist the business. Skills, discernment, and care still live in the hands. Adapt or stay. And that is my whole point. It should help you strategically line your business up for success. And the thing is, if one thing doesn't work, you can go back and say, hey, I need to come up with this. I need to come up with that. I need to get like a quarterly, program to build, to add clientele or whatever your issue may be. That's what it's there for. But your skills, what you do with these, don't change. So that's why I say AI, because you can right now, if you want to cheat and you want to generate some AI pictures and be like, this is the shit that I've done, you're going to have the skills to reproduce what it is that you're posting out there. So you continue showing your skills. You just use AI to help you strategically produce it to the masses, show the masses what you can do, get you on some type of posting schedule or whatever. And it takes still do your critical thinking, people, but it does take a lot of the guessing work out of it. And I'm saying that because as a hairstylist, I like to just do hair. I don't want to be a videographer. I don't want to be a photographer. I don't want to be an editor. I don't want to be an illustrator. I don't want to be, there's a lot of titles that we live in right now that I don't want to do. And so AI helps me. AI is my assistant doing that. So I don't feel overwhelmed. That way I can focus more on my skill set and less on the admin bullshit that I don't like doing. Now, I like crunching my numbers because I like to see what the hell I'm doing. But I like to spend less time focusing on marketing strategies and posting and social media. Like, y'all should be told, I don't even really like being on social media like that. But I got to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of the way we are in this world right now. So use it to help you make life easier. I'm not a math person, not a finance person, so it definitely has helped me. So use it. But yeah, if you don't know how, ask somebody. I promise you, somebody, a lot of us, well, I'm using it. So if you got something, if you want to ask me about it, say something in the comments below and I can definitely reply and tell you, whatever I've been using or how I've been using or what even to say to prompt it. Because I think that's another thing. People have a hard time knowing, like, how do I prompt it to say it? The same way I'm talking to you is where you talk to it. Hey, I'm really trying to figure out how to do blah, 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 blah. And I don't really know blah, blah, blah. Okay. And it will help you figure it out. And then once you get used to it, you'll figure out how to prompt it to do what you need it to do without all the extra fluff or whatever. So, but yeah. If you don't have the skills though, guys, it definitely will expose you or if your system is really flawed, it definitely will expose like, well, shit, I've been doing this wrong the whole time, but whatever. Anyways, if you got something to say, you want to chat with me about anything, or you want to send in your dirty trick confession, or just a topic you would like to hear about, you can reach me at talk at fthatformula.com. You can also reach me on all social media platforms. I'm probably present on TikTok the most, but you can reach me on all social media platforms. You can also, if you want to learn how to manage your own hair at home, I do have an ebook. It is out. The link is also, I think in my link tree somewhere on there, but it is Keep It Cute, the at home hair care edition. And it's a guide, but it is to help you manage your hair at home. So, hey, it was nice. Talk to y'all next time.